Hello, it's Bob Haas with Haas Golf 180. Trying to give you the most complete information about your golf swing scientifically possible. So the best way to describe what happens on the inside ring or plane of your golf swing is to use a word called gimbal. Gimbal is a way of discussing and orientating the points of your golf swing. And a three-ring gimbal is an apparatus the gyroscope's on. All right, this is a two-ring gimbal right here. So we have a third line right over here. And it's a good way to describe how the physical components of your body operate in the swing. So the points of the gimbal that, there's really 3 points of the gimbal that they utilize as verbiage on way of movement. So pitch is the up and down of the gimbal. So pitch is this sort of motion right here. Roll, there's going to be a roll of the gimbal for the simple fact we've got an oiler angle right down here that separates the arms and the shaft. So your body's nested, has angles nested in and around it that you're working around. And that has to do with your kinematics, which we're not going to talk about at this point right here. And you have yaw. Yaw is going to be the turning of the ring, one ring to the other. So yaw is going to be created by the turning and turning through the body, gives us the side to side of the gimbal here. The pitch is the up and down part right here. So this point, this point, this point, and this point are on the pitch points. And your job as a golfer is to turn your yaw of the shoulder on the backswing and roll until you get your pitch ring onto the desired ring, which can be simply done maybe a little bit more easily with this ring right here. As we turn on the backswing, you can see both these rings line up with one another. When both those rings line up with another, it is actually called gimbal lock. And gimbal lock is largely responsible for your forward shaft lean. And the main reason why is when you begin on your pitch, if this were the golf club right here, it's on radial geometry to begin with. But as this rolls back, it creates a gimbal lock and tangent geometry. So when your hands return back to the position at impact, the shaft of the golf club will be further to the left and in a different position than it was at using the radial position. So gimbal lock and holding onto the golf club until your hands get to this point right over here is the reason that you have forward shaft lean and the reason why the best players hit the ball a little bit further than the amateur golfers, because they have less loft on their golf club when you have forward shaft lean. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck to you in your golf swings.